Starting late today. Hello, everyone. So yeah, starting late today because yeah, I must apologise, and that is a pun intended, because of a rocket has just launched, big time, big fucking rocket. T-Derbo, I'm going to check out your stream real quick, see if it's working okay. Oh. Yeah, T-Derbo, if you're watching this, by the way, your stream's lagging a little bit on your Indiana Jones stream. What you doing? Why is he upside down? Can't pause it. There you go. Yeah, your stream's lagging a bit again, and I don't know why. I say again because T-Derbo actually streamed the new Glen launch. Yeah, the reason why I was late I say late. Yeah, the reason why is because of this. Yeah, this is the reason why I'm a bit late. I said late in quotes for streaming. YouTube, don't come down on me like a ton of bricks when I click on this video. But here you go. This rocket right here. Let's see what YouTube thinks of that. I'm worried that YouTube are going to come down on me like a ton of bricks again. But yeah, this is the reason why. I'm really fucking cautious now about showing off, reacting to stuff on YouTube now because of the copyright warning that I got a couple of weeks ago. When I was... Yeah, but this basically is the reason why. By the way. Buffering. Absolutely fucking terrible. Yeah, this is the reason why, ladies and gentlemen. Because this rocket right here finally took off from the pad after 2 aborted attempts due to weather. The first was Earth weather, because I think there was a cumulus cloud in the area. And the second due to a solar storm. Warden for placing that V upside down, by the way. I actually don't know how I can help you on this one, and I don't know if I really can at the moment because your stream is laggy as fuck. If I solve a puzzle, it's usually by accident. Okay. But yeah, I actually don't know what's up with your stream. It's just lagging loads. But today I'm actually going to do some tests on This. Yeah, we're actually going to do some testing today. So Blue Origin have obviously tested. Well, I'll say it's a test. It's not really a test flight, is it? The test flight was their I don't know what to call a fucking test flight anymore. Yeah, but Blue Origin, after Blue Origin's success, it's about time we gone ahead and take my rocket to the next level. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are going big time on this one. And I mean big time. You'll see why. This is probably going to be a shorter stream than my usual, by the way, because this is going to be all because of New Glenn.
I am scared that this new generation of kids will grow up to be genuinely insufferable, but it's not even going to be their fault.
I'll be back in 1 second, by the way. Oh, so there's perfect weather in fucking Florida, but here it's cloudy as shit. And there's a storm coming. So apparently there's a storm on the way in the UK and Florida gets perfect weather for a rocket launch. Are you taking the piss? Not to mention I couldn't see the Northern Lights last night. That's terrible. That's absolutely fucking terrible. Why isn't the weather... Oh my god. Well, I'll tell you something. Weather isn't going to affect my fucking rockets. I'm telling you that now. Right. Difficulty. Custom. Right. Allow. Right. Car signal control. Blackout. Range modifier. It's going to be DSN modifier. I'm just going to set all this all the way up to 100. G-force goes up to let's do 10, because why not? Yeah. I think that's all good. Yeah, let's do that. This is only a test, by the way. This is only testing for testing purposes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am actually going to be... Yeah, the reason for doing this, by the way, is because I am planning another mission. Well, first, I need to load up. I need to copy some files over, so let's just get that over with. You know what, let's just copy and paste all of this over to this save. And then if I go to my sub-assemblers there, I just bring up that sub-assemblers folder and just do that. Then you guys will get to see my fucking, all of my rockets. There you go. Right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the plan of action that we are doing today. Oh, by the way, do you like my rockets? Fucking Jesus. Right, so let's just take any one of these. Take equality, for instance. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my fully reusable spacecraft. Fully reusable spacecraft. And we're going somewhere. So, this is only for testing purposes, by the way. Let's get my Volan stage. Let's put it there. How much Delta V does it have? That's got 2,000 in it. We need a lot more than that for this mission. Not to mention this booster is not going to be powerful enough. So, I'm going to need... actually, I'm not going to need that, am I? I'm going to be needing this. Oh, that's more than enough. Yeah, more than enough. Now, I need to put this on a... How much mass is that, by the way? 122 tons. It's going to have to be on this. And I'm going to have to put a fucking fairing over this as well. I am going to include a pilot because we're going very fucking far away for this mission. Very fucking far away. So... Oh, fucking hell. I'm going to have to sort all this out, aren't I? Actually, you know, because we're going to space... You know, because we're just going to space... I'm just going to get rid of this stage. I'm just going to call it 1, and I'm going to get rid of this. Just call it 1, and I'm going to... We're going to a faraway planet, by the way. I'm only doing this for testing purposes. So... I need to cheat this into orbit, don't I? Is it F12? Yeah. Cheats. Set orbit. 8.64. $700,000. There we go. We're in orbit. Where is my nav ball? There it is. My microphone was in the way. I need to sort this out, don't I? So I need to put... Hang on, that needs to be there, doesn't it? Yeah. That just can go... Those two, they can just go there. Oh, these can just go here. And then I don't need that stage anymore. Right, so we're good to go then. Right. So, I need to set myself up for a transfer window, don't I? That's what I'm looking for. Cable alarm clock. I need to go to Hox. There we go. Hox. Hox, by the way, is this planet right here. This is where I'm thinking of going for my next mission. It is extremely fucking far away from the sun. Or zero in this case, and it's right over there. So, where's the... Yeah, Hox, here we go. So this is basically an ice world. Oh, I've just briefly had a view, and they've left again for 17 seconds, and someone's liked it as well. So Thank you for immediately liking my stream and leaving it again. It's just a real shame that you're going to miss out on all the fun that we're going to be having during this short stream. Short stream because of course, New Glen. So, also, what's the other planet like? Leto. Because I'm thinking of going there as well, but it's a much more inclined orbit. Yeah, it's a much more inclined orbit. Yeah, 0.05. See, part of me wants to go here as well, but there's no fucking moons. And it's extremely far away. Is it circular? Is it just me or is it circular? Right. Bring it up. Oh, no, there it is. Right, okay. I need to increase this big time, don't I? How did I... Just set it to that. Okay. 3 days. I need to apply. This is only testing, by the way. I'm not actually doing a mission. This is just for testing purposes. I've got 2,900. That should be more than enough. Oh. Get rid of that fucking shit maneuver node. There we go. Okay. Now I need about 2,600, don't I? Obviously, because we're going all the way out to Hawks, so I'm going to have to do a big fucking burn all the way out to it. Oh, we could go to Nero in 17 years' time. Nero is this gas giant right here. So going all the way out to Hawks. By the way.
Their parents and their teachers are going to be to blame for it. POV, you own a luxury backpack brand, and this is what my toddler chooses to wear instead of my plain old boring...
Am I going to have enough fuel to do this, by the way?
What, you don't want your 5-year-old daughter to wear a backpack that says it's cool to be kind on it?
Yeah, I'm going to have just enough fuel, aren't I? No, I'm not going to have enough fuel. No, yeah, I am. I am definitely going to have enough fuel for this.
That's weird. You're judging your daughter based off of her backpack choice because it's cheap and not luxurious? Again, that is weird.
Right, we're doing this.
And that's fine. But that's because it wasn't made for you. Wow. Just like your luxury backpacks were made for her. Different things are made for different age groups. I can't believe that.
Zero. There we go.
Your bags, of course they're neutral and beige, are literally $90, not including shipping. So that's asking way too much of mothers nowadays for a simple bag that does not affect their child's education in the slightest. Especially when their 5-year-old will most likely want something colourful to take to school. Dude, you can buy a backpack for a kid at Kmart for like $80 less. And if you put it next to one of your kids' school bags, it's not difficult to know which one a child would pick. Because kids don't care about aesthetics.
This is what you want.
Why do some millennial mothers care so much about bold colors and fun being included in children's clothing? Like, how are you upset over your daughter's choice in shoes when you're the one who said that she could pick any pair that she wanted? If there's rules on what bright colors she can have and and whether or not she can have mermaids
Okay.
and sparkles
Bet.
on her shoes.
So that's done.
Don't say
Now,
that she can have
we need to get this trajectory straight onto
Say that
Hawks.
she can only have the plain
And
white
it is
because
a...
you don't like
an 8-year fucking journey.
what baby do. If that's what she
It's
likes,
8
let her have
fucking
them,
years.
because it
Oh, it's
doesn't
here.
affect you, as you're not going to be the one who's wearing them. If I wanted to wear the world's most egregious
Right, you know what we're going to do here?
t-shirt when I was a kid, then
Let's...
they'll happily let me, because kids are just kids. You literally
I'm getting myself on an equatorial trajectory, by the way.
when she's older and no longer wants to wear the cute things with bright colours and unicorns.
Hawks is a big sphere of influence, so I just need to go...
Just like let her enjoy that while she still can.
We, for the love of God, stop putting random things on boys' clothes like dinosaurs and sharks or tractors. I just really want a basic cute outfit, and every single time I pick something up, it has something on it, like a random stitched shark. I
Bah.
don't understand it.
Have you ever thought that the reason
Right,
those
8 years...
random
Right, I'll see you in 8
things
years,
like
chat.
tractors and dinosaurs
This is going to be a long-ass fucking journey to the planet Hawks.
boys like random things like sharks, tractors, and dinosaurs? Like those are their interests. Sorry it isn't basic enough for you, aka the person who isn't wearing the clothes. Like, oh my god, you are the target audience. You're not the target demographic. You're not
So we're past Otho's orbit. In fact, we're halfway to Gauss's orbit at this point.
And spilling chocolate milk all over these clothes. Who gives a crap about how aesthetic they look when they're just trying to learn about the world and how to live and function?
100%, fucking hell. It's
Parents
huge.
nowadays insist on having their children wear
Okay.
the most uninspired clothing imaginable. Let them wear the silly and the tacky outfits because they have a lifetime ahead of them to wear the plain clothes when they're older and they're an adult. And they
Or 65 meters per second of delta V left just in this stage.
Like,
Oops.
I'm actually fuming. I've just had to bring George out of school and bring him home because school won't let him have crackers with cheese on for his snack. Right, this is George's lunchbox. He's got a jam sandwich today. He has had chicken this week, but he had jam today because we ran out of chicken. He's got some ready salted, they're just the Tesco ones. And they are
It's going to have to be that, I guess. And then we just do this.
got a flapjack. He has cucumber with hummus to snack on.
I need to go up. I need to go up a bit.
And then he's got natural yogurt, Greek yogurt. mixed
Oh,
with honey,
perfect.
with
Right.
hot yogurt. I make that
Perfect.
in the morning. And then he has his crackers here, which are for his
Uh,
at break time. Okay, so we've got a new head teacher.
Right, off we go, chat.
Which is absolutely fine. And I'm with her on a lot of it, you know, when kids coming in with like packs of Lunchables and stuff like that, I get it.
yeah, this is literally the aftermath. The aftermath of New Glen.
Not very good, is it? However, George is a fussy eater. So this is his snack. He's had this snack for forever. And he has 3 crackers with a little bit of cheese on and butter.
Oh my god, we're still at 99% signal strength. Fucking hell.
Butter. That is his snack there. They won't let him eat his snack. He's coming home, he's starving, right? Because he's not allowed to eat his snack because it's got cheese on. Like, why do schools think they can just control everything? I'm with her with the healthy eating. I am with her. I wouldn't send him in with chocolate or like
Okay.
loads of. I wouldn't do that. I don't want him to eat that. However, I want him to eat, and I know what he will and won't eat. And why did he get so much control over it like that?
So, the plot...
win with these people. She was literally
Come on.
following these
Come on, Hawks.
rules.
Enter the SOI, please.
Agreed with the teacher.
Can't literally see the SOI thing. Sphere of influence number. Sphere. Come on.
Because schools nowadays
Right, we're here.
power trip for absolutely no reason. To the point where a child can't eat cheese on a cracker in school.
Right.
What?
I literally had that as a snack when I was a kid at school. You're telling me that's illegal now? How many rules do you plan to make for these poor kids? That's a
Okay.
plain enough snack as is. Why
We can get rid of the Volin stage now, which is this upper stage here. Get rid of that shit.
Teachers should not have a say on what a child eats in the
Now,
classroom. Sorry, but they don't have the right. The only person who deserves to have a say in that matter is
now
the parent.
we're going to do this.
Was made to go
Get ready, because we're going to enter the fucking atmosphere.
because the school didn't approve. Jeez. Oh, I don't
Look how small the planet is if I do that. Fucking
If you're
Jesus.
paying for a child's lunch out of your
There, right.
pocket directly, and you don't know their dietary needs, shut your damn
Retrograde.
mouth and mind your own damn business. Because I don't think you'd like the parents dictating what you can and
Ah,
can't
I need to... No. I need to go radial out. I'm an idiot.
It's absurd. It really is. Then, to make matters even worse, this mother uploaded a letter from her child's
This is going to have to be really fucking precise.
because it says your child's snack of pretzels today did not meet our 4K classroom snack policy. Please make sure to send only fruits, vegetables, meat, cheese, or yogurt for their snack. Goldfish, popcorn, and pretzels are not allowed for 4K students. So if your child was without another snack, they will
Alright.
offer a classroom snack in place.
So I guess that stage is just going to fuck off. Yep, that stage is just going to crash into Hox now that it's no longer needed. Volin's E2 because it's an expendable second stage. That's what E2 means, expendable second stage. I've got to go. Oh my fucking Jesus.
Like, it is absolutely disgusting to expect the average parent to be able to afford to send their child to school every single day with a medium rare wagyu steak paired with roast broccoli and a granola parfait.
Why am I lagging shitloads?
You're out of your damn mind, and you know you're being unreasonable. You're
Shit,
telling me
right.
popcorn isn't allowed in the class? Popcorn! If you freshly pop popcorn,
9,000 meters. That's how far we're going to fucking go. So get ready for this, guys. We're going to point ourselves retrograde, of course. This white line here means that we will be exiting the atmosphere and then re-entering it again, and we'll be landing there. But we're not going to land. We're going to aero capture into the atmosphere. Hopefully, I will come out at the correct altitude when I do this.
That won't sit in their bag all day to get all smelly. That is a meal. That is not a snack. And kids don't need that at school when they're going to be eating that for dinner. And I'm sorry, but it is...
Get ready, chat. 9,000... You see, Hox's atmosphere is so thin that even if at 9,000 meters, I can just get myself here. Right, let's go.
I don't know what you're giving my child. I don't care what you approve. Other parents know what their child needs.
Get ready.
And how dare you think you have more authority over their child?
Facing that down, of course, and off we go. Yeah, Hox is a very thin atmosphere.
This isn't even my child, and I'm getting worked up. I'm getting warm in here. Teachers are simply there to teach children and prepare them for the future with knowledge, okay? Not to be dietary experts, because you know that's not your field to stay in your lane. Children will be completely fine eating a small bag of pretzels, dumbass.
Look at that. Look at this beautiful aero capture, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Fucking hell. Look at the beautiful landscape of Hox and Argo up there, which is its moon, and where's the sun? Oh my god, look how far away the star is.
So I'm letting you guys know from now, if you're in the area that I live in and you happen to decorate for Halloween, I'm gonna rip that shit down in the middle of the night. You're not about to leave my kids traumatized, and I'm the one that has to deal with this when they go to sleep at night when they can't sleep. I'm not gonna be dealing with their fucking tantrums. It's either that or you guys are gonna be paying for my kids' therapy.
Sorry, not sorry, but do you want to know why?
Oh yeah, there's no scientific equipment. Why? Because we're going to be sending a lander there.
If your kids are
Look at this.
of scary things,
Oh yeah, the return. Yes, we will be returning.
planet has ever been scared of scary things. Your job as a parent is to continue to expose them to these decorations and tell them that absolutely nothing to be scared of. Otherwise, they'll never get over that fear as they get older and won't be able to truly...
By the way, the point of the aero capture was to save fuel.
Literally to embrace
Because it's got 2,300 meters per second.
grow up a little and to put their big kid
I need to save as much fuel as possible.
pumpkin or skull with some blood on it because it's too traumatizing for them. You're gonna actually traumatize them by going crazy at the neighbors, vandalizing another person's property, and getting the cops rightfully called over it. That's how you choose to deal with that instead. Yeah, that's smart, isn't it? Congratulations, parent of the year.
If all goes to plan, this will be a fully reusable mission, except for the lander and the second stage. Right, now I just need to get myself into orbit, so I just need to do a short burn to get myself into orbit, which is not much, it's about there. Okay, let's get ourselves into orbit now. Into orbit around Hox. Okay. We're now in orbit around Hox. I can get rid of this now. Now, if I wanted to go to Argo, I'd have to start from here, wouldn't I? And then I'd have to go all the way out fucking air. Yeah, there you go. 203. I don't think that is a good trajectory. No, it's not. Oh yeah, I fucking forgot. It's on a really inclined fucking orbit, isn't it? I could do it polar. Of course I could do it polar. I could do it polar like that. And then to get my speed down to 0 from here, it would be how much delta V? 134. $69 just to get into there, but then how do you get back? Oh, you just get yourself back into the orbit again. Okay. So I'd need to come up now with a lander that could possibly... If I want to return home on... Yeah. If I'm starting off at Hox and I want to go to that, I have to wait 18 more days. So let's do that. 18 more days would take us to here. Oh, it only takes an hour. Oh my god, a fucking hour for an orbit. An hour? Carry on.
It isn't going to give your child lifelong trauma that will require intense therapy for the rest of their life, dude. You were a child once during Halloween, and are you traumatized by the decorations that you saw as a kid? No? So get over it. Let them experience getting scared on Halloween, because I can promise you right now, they'll look back on it fondly when they're no longer scared of those decorations because they were exposed to them as a kid. Then, a parent uploaded a video of themselves on the Netflix website banning a shit ton of children's movies on the platform because they're, quote, satanic movies. And she starts banning movies like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Skylanders, and The Amazing Spider-Man. I mean, the biggest kids movie of the year in K-pop, Demon Hunters, was also banned. These are the movies that kids nowadays apparently need to be protected from for being evil and inappropriate. A video game about toy dragons, an iconic superhero movie that older generations...
Oh my god, just that burn alone is 2,000 meters per second delta V. Fucking Jesus.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Right, start over.
And my day is ruined.
Start over.
You know what I wasn't allowed to watch as a child? True Blood. Why? Because it was R18 and was not made for children. And if you've ever seen it, you know why. But these movies are literally made for children, and they're safe for children to watch, and are either G or PG rated, which is safe for kids to watch. So that makes me question, if your kids aren't allowed to watch some of the most iconic and well-known
Possible.
and beloved movies and TV shows by all generations because they're made for all ages.
Possible, but I want to save fuel.
What are they allowed to watch? What makes me really sad is the fact that kids can't even escape screens playing bright, saturated, overstimulating and hard to ignore movies when they're just trying to have screen-free fun by playing at a water park that shouldn't need screens because they've never had to in all the years of their existence. And you want to know why it's sad to me? Because these kids are going to have lame memories in the future about going to the water park. They're not going to remember it fondly like we all do. Who else watching this video right now has nothing but pure fun and exciting?
I can't actually click on the fucking maneuver node. It's that annoying.
I most certainly do. All they're going to remember, if they're allowed
There we
to
go.
remember this, is standing there mindlessly like a zombie, watching a movie on a gigantic screen. And
Jesus
not being
Christ, it's that
told off by
fucking
lifeguards
difficult to click on the maneuver
but
node.
still running around anyways.
Right.
Or having competitions in the pools with their friends or with their siblings about who can swim the fastest lap or who can do the best trick. And this might be a controversial one, but this is what I did when I was a kid, okay? But we had the who can hold their breath the longest competitions, okay? Even that, they're not going to remember how cool of an experience it is to be in the wave pool. You know, like that section where the water goes up and then it takes you up and then it goes down and it feels all cool. They're not going to know what that's like.
Right, worst case scenario, let's fucking do this. Worst case scenario, let's do this. He has a heat shield. We'll live, won't we? It's alright, we'll live. Got a fucking heat shield after all. Why is that there? Go away.
Shoot out of the ground and you try and predict where it's going to go next so that you can be hit with the water or avoid getting hit with the water, you know, making it into a game. All they'll remember is a humongous screen playing a movie that they don't care about and won't remember because the child's brain is easily distracted by that. So they won't do a single minute of playing in the water at a water park as a child. And that's extremely sad to me. Constant and never-ending exposure to screens is ruining.
If I can get a direct encounter from here, that needs to... Hang on. Go away.
It has to be screenified now.
Be careful what you buy at a yard sale. I got some really cute sheets for my boys. I thought they would love it. Dinosaurs, it even says
Yeah.
dinosaur on it.
And it's going to be 7.5 years until they come back.
On some of them, they say more than just dinosaur. I'm a Christian. We don't talk like this. We don't say these kind of things because we have standards. We don't use our Lord's name in vain. Why would you put OMG
Yep,
on
doing this.
children's
Okay.
sheets for dinosaurs? It makes no sense. This one's shouting mom. Anyway, moral of the story, just be careful what you get at a yard sale.
Mark. Let's go.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you like the new backgrounds, because I do. Look at that. It's going to be all Christmas long, and I might add to it, who knows? Those are the surprises you get on the Hello Helly channel. Anyways, guys, thank
Need to keep an eye on that burn big time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting reports parts that are people throwing butter, hitting other guys, being loud and disruptive. You have to get another complaint again? We're kicking everyone out.
Apologies if you can't see the top left, by the way, where it says 8 years, 218 days, 1446.50.
A lost art, especially in the young people of today. So much so that police officers all across the United States right now are showing up to movie theaters simply just because of how awful people are acting right now. And what's causing them to act this way? The Minecraft movie, of course. Because what else?
Let's go. Goodbye, Hawks, and goodbye, Argo, which we'll never fucking see. Oh, he will, but yeah. Now that we've escaped. Hawks is all the way over there now.
This makes me sound like a party pooper or a baby boomer, but this isn't funny at all. Here's the thing, it's fine to pop during a movie, right? When I saw Spider-Man No Way Home, the entire theater cheered. But
I'm getting a bit tired, by the way, already. You know what it is? It's all the hype from New Glenn.
For a genuine reason, that scene in a Minecraft movie did not call for a reaction like that. Especially a reaction of people throwing their soda in the air or
Can't even focus on fucking planet. There we go.
their buckets onto the floor or making so much ear-bleeding noise to the point where police were called to escort kids out of the theater. Where is the respect? Not just for your fellow moviegoers, but for the employees who have to clean up all of that damn mess after the movie ends.
Bro, this cannot be allowed. Oh, shit. I mean, they're just gonna find.
Why are some people that are attending this movie acting like complete animals? That is absolutely disgusting. I don't know why some people don't have a basic understanding or a basic level of empathy for their fellow human beings. For you to stop and think to yourself, I understand this movie is quite popular right now, and there are a few scenes that are viral internet memes right now, but maybe I should enjoy the movie while also making a movie employee's night a little bit easier. You know? Because I understand that it is an employee's job to clean the theater up after a movie.
Alright, let's go.
Isn't in their job description is to try and salvage what's left of a theater by attempting to make it look somewhat presentable within a
Off we go, ladies and gentlemen.
time before the next group of people arrive for the next session. There are other people to think about here. There is just an insane lack of thought from young people right now, and that's both Gen Alpha and Gen Z. They're not thinking about anything else but participating in a viral meme that will already mean nothing next week because it's, quote, not funny anymore, and so last week. And what bothers me the most about this meme is the fact that it's ruining so many other people's fun.
You know we had to go back for round 2.
I've just had a brilliant idea. I've just had a brilliant fucking idea for what to do when we land. Are you ready? Are you actually ready?
How many innocent and well-meaning families
If I can land this back at the Space Center after an interplanetary journey, I'm a fucking genius.
popcorn and soft drink thrown at them during the movie. Yeah, I don't care. Call me a Karen all you want, but I paid to enjoy the movie in peace. And
Right.
I'm sure many other people did as well.
That will do for now, and we are 53 days away from landing, so let's go.
Now, look, I understand if you want to say that I'm raining on everyone's parade
By the way, this is an absolutely crap trajectory to be re-entering at, by the way. A crap re-entry. Oh my god, 6,000 meters per fucking second. GG. GG. G fucking G.
Everyone else's money by stopping the movie mid-session and getting the
27,000. This is coming in at like 7,000 meters per second, by the way.
A movie as chill and as kid-friendly as the
Yeah, this is gonna kill this fucking craft. Look at that. Look at that for a fucking trajectory. Right, get ready, chat. Oh. Get ready for the most dangerous re-entry you'll ever fucking see.
Which shouldn't really be a hot take. I think that if you participate in this specific trend, you should be required to stay back and help clean up the mess that you made. Like, here's the thing. During a regular...
So coming in at 27,000 meters above the surface. Look. Wow. I'm going to have to go very slightly out there, I think, aren't I? Alright, so re-enter, I guess. We're 3 hours away from... Oh my god, 3 hours away from fucking re-entry. Right, here we go. 27,000 meters per second. Well, not per second. 27,000 meters above the surface. Look at that. Fucking hell. That's how fast this re-entry is going to be. To the point, yes, where we want to be captured. We're going to re-enter here, then we're going to end up here. Oh my god, you know, if I can... Oh my god, I just had a brilliant fucking idea. I just had a brilliant fucking idea. Oh my god, I'm a fucking god. If I do this, I'm a fucking genius. I could do this and almost land back at the Space Center, by the way. If I just change my trajectory just slightly, so it ends up being about there, which is just 34 kilometers away, like there, we are sorted. Needs to be retrograde, doesn't it? Needs to be about... Needs to be about... there. Yeah, it needs to be about... No, a little bit more. Oh, fuck it. We'll just do this. Oh shit! That was a little bit too much. I think that was a little bit too much. Right, we'll just make some more fine adjustments as we come into re-enter, which will be about here. Either way, get ready for a very, very steep fucking re-entry, ladies and gentlemen. I say steep, it's not really steep, it's just a very fast re-entry. That'll do. Get ready. Chat, get ready for this. This is facing retrograde, by the way. retrograde, right? And we're going in for a fucking... Right, I need to make sure that the antenna's facing like that way. Let's go. Re-entering the atmosphere at 7 kilometers per second, by the way. See how this fucking pans out. This is going to be the fastest re-entry this spacecraft has ever fucking witnessed. Oh, shit! Oh, shit. That has just killed the whole craft. Holy shit. That has just killed the whole fucking vehicle. That's just killed the whole craft. Right? What if I use the rest of it on... I bet you this isn't going to work either. Nope, the heat shield's come off. GG. Yeah. That was probably a bit too fast. But we're here to test, aren't we? We're here to test. So... Year 17, day 1. Holy shit, right. Right, let's put this into orbit around Hox. And then we'll just simulate a re-entry from there. Right. Let's go to Hox. 8.64 is fine. That's all fine. Set orbit. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this booster. Where's the clock? Oh, I just saw fucking Hox then. Right. 90 days. Alright. I'm lagging a bit and I don't know why.
Mickey 17, you can expect a normal amount of popcorn on the floor. You can expect a few empty cups in some cup holders. You can expect used packets of chips or candy to be left in seats. It's accidental, unintentional mess that's easy enough to clean up. But when you intentionally create mess, when you buy a full bucket of popcorn and a large drink and knowingly await the entire movie to save the popcorn and the drink during a specific scene in the movie to purposely throw up into the air, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be allowed to just walk out of the movie theater to leave some poor kid to clean up after you. Sorry.
Oh shit.
You guys cannot calm down and be quiet through the movie. This is not going to play for you. And in the caption of that video, the person says, it was not a that deep. Oh, but it is. Maybe it's not that deep to you because you don't seem to have any theater etiquette, but some people are actually trying to enjoy their night. And if the goddamn manager
It's for fucking re-entry. Well, that re-entry is obviously not going to be good enough, is it? This re-entry is going to be good enough. This re-entry could easily be good enough.
I don't care if your fun was stopped. There were other people in your session who weren't participating in this foolishness, but would still have to be punished for something they didn't do. Because
Perfect.
You just had to say,
Perfect.
chicken jockey. Everybody come.
I'm lagging fucking hot, right.
Something else that this trend is doing right now is souring people from going to go see the movie. People online are saying that this is what their experience will be like.
Right, so 7,000 meters per second is a bit too fast for this vehicle to sustain on re-entry.
It will have already been out too long and it's already been spoiled for them, or they're just simply waiting for it to hit streaming services because they don't want to have to deal with that. And that is sad.
Right.
Because everybody should
Goodbye, Hawks.
enjoy this movie in the cinemas.
See you in another life, and off we go. Facing that way.
And to acknowledge the fact that employees who work at this movie theatre are indeed not getting paid enough to clean up after you, but still choosing to create the mess anyways, is just heartless. Some of y'all need to stop prioritizing a dumb TikTok trend for a couple hundred likes and start thinking about the people who not only have to stay late to clean up after your mess, but just the sheer amount of food waste that this trend is causing right now. Money is being wasted, popcorn is being wasted, soft drink is being wasted. It's disgusting.
Hey, Marcelo, please. The guys in the back that Bonnie's man gonna wait. All of you guys are not welcome here anymore.
If you simply had just been sitting there watching the movie in peace, you wouldn't have been kicked out of your local movie theatre by the police for being a nuisance and for
Yeah, this trajectory looks much better than the last one.
This is what a WWE match was doing.
I'm definitely expecting this one to survive re-entry. If it doesn't, then we're fucked.
Come on! Like, seriously, what is going on? Anyways, guys, all I have to say is that if what you took away from this video is that I just hate fun and I'm ruining people's fun, you are an idiot. I'm sorry, but there's a clear difference between having fun and causing mayhem. There's a clear difference between laughing during a movie and getting kicked out by the police. You understand that difference, don't you? I hope you do. Anyways, guys, respect your local movie theatre employees. Mwah. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!
Right, let's see how this turns out on re-entry. Probably not that much. There we go. Right, let's go back. Oh, I've got 2 views in the stream now. Oh, there was 1, but then there was 2. Yeah, this is definitely a much better thingy. Yeah. Yeah, 3,800. Better than, like... Yeah, that's 3,000 meters per second better than the last one was. By the way. So we're coming in at a much slower speed. Right. This time we only need to come in at like, what, 30? So we need to... Right. That trajectory is obviously not going to be good enough. I have to do this. Then this. This is while facing retrograde, by the way. How the fuck am I going to do this? Oh, that's really fucking close. Look how close that is to the... That. I can just do a little bit more, and then I just do this. Doesn't exactly cover it, does it? It needs to be a little bit more steep, and I need to do, as in the angle, and I need to do this. No, I need to do another one. I need to do a little bit more. I need to do this. Oh, that's like almost spot on, that is. That's like almost spot on. Seriously, that's like almost perfectly spot on. This is how we're going to get back to the Space Center. Provided, of course, that we can survive fucking re-entry first. Okay, how am I going to do this? That is already very fucking close to where I want it to be. I need to lower that, then I need to move it. So I'm just going to keep raising... No, it's not going to keep raising it, is it? Do I need to lower it? Let's try lowering it. Lowering it, I think, is going to work. Lowering it to about there. That's better. Still not enough. How much are you going to bet if I land this safely at the Space Center without dying? I'm going to do it slightly over there just to be safe. Right. Yeah, let's do that just to be safe. Right, get ready for re-entry, ladies and gentlemen. Fingers crossed, it fucking survives. It's coming in at nearly 5,000 meters per second. Last time it was like 7,000 something. So we'll see how well this survives re-entry. Not very well. Not very well. I'm going to do it again, but this time I'm going to do a spin. Yeah, this time I'm going to induce a roll on the craft. Wow, okay. What if I burn off the remaining fuel? Let's try that. It is still possible, by the way. I just need to burn off a crap load of fuel. There. Let's try that. Right. Get ready for re-entry again. This time it should be much safer for the spacecraft. Oh, I've had 3 views. I don't think this is going to go well at all. No, it's not. Yeah, heat shields come off. God damn it. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. Let's try that. Oh, I forgot about using RCS. Fuck's sake. Let's do it to about there. I forgot about the fucking RCS on this. Right. I still don't think this is going to survive re-entry, but we're going to do it anyway. Otherwise, this would have thrown my plans into complete and utter fucking... Yeah, I don't think this is going to survive at all. Initiating roll. And it's not worked. Oh, but the command module has. However, no parachutes. How fucking terrible. No fucking parachutes at all. I'm going to need a bigger heat shield, aren't I, for something like that? Yeah, I think I'm going to need a bigger heat shield. Yeah, I'm gonna need a big heat shield. Fuck's sake. Let it die and then we'll do it again. Oh no. Right. So I'm clearly going to need a bigger fucking heat shield, aren't I? Right, so I'm going to need this again. This time I'm going to need to incorporate a much bigger fucking heat shield. I'm going to have to use this. I'm going to have to use this heat shield. Yeah, I'm going to have to use this fucking heat shield instead of the other one. So that means I'm going to have to get rid of that one and then use that one. Yeah. This is more likely going to work than the other one did. By the way. So let's just bring this back over to Hawks. Get ourselves out of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of the that. Turn those on. Go to set our yeah, that. It's a fully reasonable craft and the heat shield can just be replaced, can't it? Leto's going to be a similar picture, by the way. If I did do a mission to Leto, then what happens during this stream will be very similar, using an aero capture and then returning home using a bigger heat shield, all of that. And of course bringing a lander. Leto makes more sense because it doesn't have a moon, but I want to visit Argo as well. Right. Let's get rid of that now and let's go. It's going to be about 11:50 in that direction. Why is it all the way out fucking... Why is this trajectory so fucking weird? That was very fucking interesting. Right. What are these two craft doing here? Oh, they're the ones that fucking survived re-entry, I guess. I don't fucking know. Well, this is only testing anyway. We're only testing. So we're going back to Gale. And this time it's only 1,000 meters per second. That's it. 1,000 meters per second just to get back. Yeah, let's do this. Why is it a 10-year fucking journey back? I don't fucking know. Why is it a 10-year journey back? Oh, you know what? Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. This is only a test. The heat shield, by the way, is expendable. Yeah, it's an expendable heat shield. Why is it a 10-year fucking journey though there? I'm back. What's happening here then? Why is that 5 days? Where the fuck am I going with this? Oh, because it's so fucking far away, that's why. It's just the laws of fucking gravity for you, isn't it? I've just lost my fucking thing. Yeah, I need to do that, and then I need to do that. Fucking close. I'm very close. Come on. There. Can I get any closer than that though? Focus. Oh, I'm already at focus view. Right, so I need to bring this down. The inflatable heat shield should be able to withstand much higher heat tolerances. Also, it will cover the entire spacecraft. Oh, come on. I've just lost fucking Gale again. Oh, let's just do it. Let's just do it there. Oh, no. No. Right. Oh yeah, once I inflate the heat shield, that's it. You can't thingy it. You can't deflate it as well. For now, I'm going to leave it there, and then I'm going to do a correction. So it's goodbye Hox. It doesn't matter if it's just one day. It's just one day, isn't it? What's one day out of 10 years? Oh yeah, I forgot also that I had fucking RCS thrusters on this shit. Shit, not shit. Right. That'll do. It's not for another 7 years though. Nearly 8 years, so I've got to go all the way fucking to it now. There we go. And off it goes. Hello viewer who's currently watching. Probably preparing to see the worst possible re-entry of your life, by the way. Coming back from this test mission and this test. This is also technically a high-speed re-entry test. What the fuck was that? Oh, what's 2 hours? What's 3 hours? Let's have a look at that trajectory real quick. Let's have a look at this trajectory. That is not good at all. Not to worry because we have fucking RCS to do the trick. That is not good. That is good though. But now I need to do this. That has just made the trajectory even worse. I've got 4... Oh my god, oh no, I've had 4 views. I have to do... I'm going to have to do this, aren't I? I'm going to have to do that. Yeah, let's do it to about there. And then I'll use this. Obviously not like that. Not like that either. I should probably stop using RCS because it's really... It's not right. Also not right. Oh, fuck it. You know what? Let's just get ourselves closer, much closer to the planet. Let's get ourselves much closer to the planet. And then we'll do any more, like, fucking corrections. Let's wait until about here. Bring that back down to 6 now. Now we can do some fucking correction work. As in bringing that all the way down. To about there. That is not right at all. Yeah, well, RCS works well when you're much closer to the planet. I like that trajectory. For now, anyway. I like that one for now. But we won't know until we get there, so... By the way, to the one person who's watching this at the moment, are you enjoying this so far? I bet you've enjoyed the new Glen launch today. More than you've done, more than watching this one. This is just a test flight, by the way. Right, how to get back to the Space Center safely. Retrograde that. Make sure that is on. I shouldn't be using that. I should be using that. Can I do better than this? Can I do any better? Looks like no. Oh wait, did I just see that? That's... Oh, that's on the other side of the fucking planet. That's not what I want. That's still on the other side of the planet. I forgot to lower it, not raise it. Forgot to do that. Is that closer? Or is that further away? That looks like it's closer. I feel like that's further away. Is it not? Can I just not get it any closer than that? Can't. What if I did another one there as well? This isn't going to work by a fucking long shot, is it? That's 144 meters per second of delta V. Just to change that inclination. Looks like it's going to be landing about there. If I was to land near it, I obviously want it to be up the southern coast. That is much better. That is much fucking better. That is almost right on fucking target. That is almost perfectly on fucking target. Still incredibly close. That'll do. That's almost on fucking target. You know what? I'm okay with that. But I need to inflate... Tell you what, I should inflate the heat shield now. Then we'll see what the trajectory is like. Right, so now that I've inflated the heat shield... I now need to correct that slightly. Like, oh, look at that. Look how close that is. We're doing it. We're doing it. (4,000 meters per second of delta V near the edge of its sphere of influence, by the way. Yeah. Right. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to the Space Center safely with an inflatable fucking heat shield. Hopefully, unlike the last couple of attempts, I will actually survive re-entry. Is my antenna down, by the way? No, let's just make sure that it's facing down, so about there-ish. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, you see how more tolerable that heat shield is to the entry? Oh my god, 6 Gs. 6.4 Gs. Nope, it does not look like we're gonna, I'm probably gonna have to set that much higher, by the way. I'm probably gonna have to set that much higher. Just do that and see how we get on with this heat shield. Yeah, this heat shield is definitely a lot more tolerable to 5,000 meters per second heat than the other one was. Just about. $7.8. No, that's too high. Right. That's too high. I think orientation matters as well. Yeah, I think orientation matters as well. Oh, it's just not enough, is it? Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to aim off the coast. As long as I land within this region down here, I'm okay. I'll be happy with that. Yeah, as long as I land within this splashdown region zone down here, I'll be fine. But we are captured, and that's a good thing. And there you go. Sweet. So yeah, I think that was the whole purpose of the stream, just to do those tests. So there you go. You know what I could do? I could add the other heat shield as a backup. Let's try that. If the other one, if this inflatable one fails, can I just do that? I might add that other, keep that other heat shield on in case this one fails, because then I've got another one as a backup, haven't I? Tell you what, let's just see how this is on Hawk's re-entry. See how this is on Hawk's. There's a gale there. What am I looking? I need to get out of that, don't I? That can all go away, of course. I can just turn that on. Go to Hawks over here. There we go. I hate this fucking trajectory though. Look at that ascending node. That's terrible ascending node. Just to correct that is 1060. You know what? That could work. That could work as long as... That could work as long as I bring this number right down. This could work. This could work. Right, we're doing it. I've got enough fuel. Let's fucking do it. Oh, wow. I just fucking wasted a ton of fuel there, haven't I? Oh no, I'm not going to have enough. Shit, I'm not going to have enough. I actually thought then I had enough. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, it looks like we're going to go into Gauss in 18 years as well. Right. Let's wait until the next Hox transfer window then. What am I... Get out of that. Where's... Hox, there we go. Let's wait until the next one. See how chat's doing. There we go. Oh, Edge has got an update to do. Oh, that's not any fucking better, is it? No, that's not any better, is it? I'll give this a go, and if it doesn't work, I'll wait for the next transfer window. What is the face angle? Just curious. Should be 113. Oh, I think I might have fucked up again on that one. Yeah, I don't have enough fuel either on that one either. That's terrible. Oh no, that's referring to total delta V. Right. Right, it's now midnight, so I'm just going to quit this now. And I'm going to quickly do some things. It should take about 5-10 minutes, and then I'll be back onto it. Right.
In the past, we've seen the Kardashians silently discontinue their projects that have flopped, but I don't think you guys truly understand how deep that rabbit hole goes. Once I discovered the Keeping Up with the Kardashians snark subreddit, there was no turning back. And while I am sourcing a lot of the information in this video from that subreddit, I'm barely scraping the tip of the iceberg. So if you want to know more, or if you're just absolutely fed up with this family and need somewhere to vent it, then I highly recommend, I implore you, yeah, I'm whipping out the big words, I implore you to go join that subreddit immediately. Firstly, I am just itching to discuss Kylie Swim because literally everyone who keeps up with Kylie agrees that Kylie Swim was just a complete mistake. And Kylie knows this because at the time of recording, Kylie Cosmetics posted 7 hours ago, Kylie Skin posted 9 hours ago, and Kylie Baby posted a day ago. But the most recent post from Kylie Swim? Literally the 2nd of June of last year. And the inactivity on that account isn't due to Kylie's lack of interest. It's because she received thousands upon thousands of horrible reviews. She had no choice but to abandon it. Like, she literally had no other choice but to quit because there was no redeeming the company after this. But before I dive in, I want to show... Get it? Because Kylie Swim? No, but before we get into it, I want to show you guys something so hilarious. I am so shocked I have not seen a single person talk about this. So, if you look at all of Kylie's businesses, usually the websites are Kylie and then the product that she's selling. So you have KylieCosmetics.com, KylieBaby.com, KylieSkin.com. But with Kylie Swim, she had to make the domain KylieJenner.com.
Side eye. Side eye.
And why is that, you may ask? Well, on the 14th of October 2021, a Reddit user got onto the subreddit Keeping Up with Kardashians and made this post. I own the domain KylieSwim.com. What should I do? I bought the domain a few years ago, long before Kylie Swim was trademarked. Life happened and I never got around to making my own business with it. And I'm pretty sure now I risk being sued if I generate income off of it. I'm not super sure. I get different answers from different free attorney consults. Hence, why on a whim, I decided to make it a PSA for cats. And if you visit the website and scroll, you'll see that, yeah, there is a little PSA to go to your local animal shelter and give the fur babies some love and attention. But there's also something else. If you scroll down just a little further, right down to the very bottom of the website, you'll spot a little something that says PS Team Selena. This person is an absolute legend and probably Team Selena's greatest defense we've ever had. Purchasing a domain that Kylie wanted just so she couldn't have it and then using that website to support Selena Gomez, a person that Kylie has actively shaded in the past. This person is literally my new hero. I don't care. Now, you're probably sitting there wondering why Kylie never tried to acquire the name. Because, I mean, she is a billionaire. She definitely has the money and the power to do so, she did. She tried. The request to trademark Kylie Swim was quite literally abandoned in July of 2022. If you read the status of the trademark on this document, it says that it's dead/refused/dismissed or invalidated. This trademark application was refused, dismissed, or invalidated by the office, and this application is no longer active. Abandoned because no statement of use or extension request timely filled after notice of allowance was issued. And the reason she abandoned the request is obvious. Kylie Swim received an incredible amount of backlash. And instead of owning up to it and improving the company, she just decided to dip. One of the many issues people had with this line, apart from the fact that it was unreasonably expensive, a one piece was literally $80.
This bathing suit is $80. I have better bathing suits that cost half the price.
The swimsuits were made incredibly cheap. Like, the thread was falling apart, the fabric was see-through, none of the swimsuits were double-lined, there was not nearly enough coverage, and the stitching was god-awful. You were essentially buying Shein products for Gucci prices. But even then, people were saying that Shein was better than Kylie Swim. So what were you paying for? Another big problem that people had with Kylie Swim was that it was not size inclusive by any means. In the TikTok that I'm about to show you, this woman is an extra large, okay? Keep that in mind. The most important part of the swimsuit barely even covers her eye.
So this is where my woo-woo is meant to go. It doesn't, if you look, it actually doesn't cover my whole eye. Oh my god. This looks like the masks that the Karens wear at Coles.
Also, Kylie Swim had the audacity to repost a customer's picture. Not bad, okay? They photoshopped it! They edited the picture. Oh. What, you don't want other people knowing how thin the fabric is? You don't want people to know that it barely has any coverage whatsoever? Is that what you're doing, Kylie? Honestly, this just further proves that Kylie is completely detached from reality for two reasons. Number one, it's obviously made from super cheap material. Kylie is a billionaire and she didn't get that way making quality products and paying everyone a fair wage. She's clearly cut corners, and these are made in factories where the workers are paid pennies and they use cheap, easy to produce material. I think she's fully aware of this, but is just deluded and thinks that her name alone will make these a hit. Say what you want about Kim, but at least Skims is high quality and something Kim actually likes and wants to make a product that works for customers. Before we move on, if none of what I just showed you was enough proof that Kylie Swim has literally gone defunct, just take a look at Kris Jenner's bio on Instagram. She's got all her kids' companies listed like they're trophies, but Kylie Swim is nowhere to be seen. They are literally embarrassed by it, and they're trying to wipe the memory of it ever existing from our minds so they don't ever have to apologize for it. Okay, now it's time to move on. Oh, you thought I was done with Kylie? Nope, because somehow Kylie's skin is even worse. A bunch of angry customers want you to know that Kylie Jenner's skincare line literally sucks. And in this article, they explain how they actually were going to buy Kylie skin products for themselves. But at the very last minute, something interesting changed their mind. In the midst of typing out my credit card details, I somehow lost interest and turned my attention to Instagram, where a post from the page exposing _Kylie_Jenner stopped me in my tracks. And you want to know exactly what it was that stopped her in her tracks? The fact that it was literally turning brown! You buy it clear, you take it home, and a week later it's brown like sewer water. Here's another person on Twitter who had the exact same issue. At Kylie Jenner, why is my face wash brown? It's not old and definitely not cheap. I bought it because I love you, but now I'm breaking out worse than I was before buying it. People began going into stores like Ulta, who sell Kylie skin, to get a replacement, not just because the water was turning brown, but because it was burning. It was burning people's skin. And here's yet another video that was posted to TikTok about the face wash changing color. And helpful commenters explained the reason why. And I'll tell you right now, it's not good. Commenters explained that the product likely oxidized, meaning an ingredient degraded, making the product unsafe to use. The cleanser contains
And I am back. I've done what I needed to do now. Done my poker club, done the Bing. Yeah, that's a quick job. And now, back to this. Right, back to testing for a little bit. Also updated my Microsoft Edge. Yeah, my Edge is up to date as well.
vitamin C, an ingredient known to oxidize when it comes in contact with light, heat, and air. For this reason, skincare companies tend to put products with vitamin C in opaque containers to prevent contact with light. But the bottle Patsy is holding up is clear. Now, in another video that's somehow absolutely hilarious yet deeply disturbing at the same time, this TikTok user was able to use Kylie Skin, the facial cleanser, to clean her bathroom!
This morning I remembered that TikTok of that girl who used her Kylie Skin Cleaner to do household chores, and I remembered I had something that looked like this. It says 12 months after opening, it's good. Do that, and I bought this in October, so here's my dirty sink. Really gross. I decided to spray it. I didn't really, have a method here. I just sprayed it. Oh yeah, I decided to do that part too. And then I let it sit for, I don't know, like 10 minutes. I rubbed it in like I would my face. I got hot paper towel from the other sink, and I started wiping it. And this is when I realized I used way too much foam. So that's good. If you have this laying around, you can, use less. And look how clean. Oh my gosh, ew. Look at that on our faces.
Like it got that grime off the faucet. It made that thing shine. If it can be used as a legitimate cleaning product, I'm thinking that it maybe shouldn't go on your face. Lastly, Kylie claims to be an expert in skincare, hence why she released a skincare line in the first place. But if she's so educated on skincare, how come she put walnuts in a face scrub? Even someone like me, who has absolutely zero knowledge in skincare, kind of gets the vibe that maybe you shouldn't be scrubbing crushed walnuts into your skin. I don't know. Now, she copped a lot of backlash for doing something so stupid, even from qualified estheticians. Is that how you say that? Many people brought up the fact that walnuts will literally tear your skin. So under no circumstances should you be putting walnuts in products that are supposed to care for your skin.
Right, here we go again.
Because it's gentle. That's like saying it's okay to drink alcohol every day if it has a lower alcohol percentage in it. A lower alcohol content. I don't know how to say it, but you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? But Kylie wasn't the
Fucking hell, that's loud, right.
Line, because Timothy also released an unnecessary skincare line. And it's literally flipping. Not only
I did not mean to do that, by the way.
never sold out, and the Kardashians are literally known for selling out any product they release almost immediately.
Dead.
But if you go to the Skin by Kim Instagram page, which has 5.6 million followers, and
Alright, off we go to Hox once again. In fact, this time I will be able to go to Hox for reals this time. I've just incorporated more fuel into the
Basically, the day Skin was announced, it got itself into controversy when people discovered that the name was practically identical to another skincare brand that was already previously established. And the brand was Skin by Laura was just yet another instance of a Kardashian taking from black creators, no, stealing and making a profit off of it. Kim naming her skincare brand Skin when Lori Harvey's skincare brand name is Skin doesn't sit right with me. Seems like they're stealing from a black woman for the 1000th time. So Lori Harvey launched a skincare line called Skin, and not long after that, Kim K launches a skincare line.
I don't know how concert organizers haven't learned a single goddamn thing.
By the way, let me know if you guys want me to... Maybe the next time I stream this, I should probably do like a teaching sort of lesson on like orbital mechanics. Let me know what you guys think about that.
And that's mainly due to the devastating heat wave that's currently going on over in the country right now. Now, the most awful part about this entire situation to me is just how preventable it was. Along the way, there were several changes that could have been made so that they could accommodate to everyone at the show. So firstly, everyone who was inside the venue was essentially trapped because of the greed of the promoters. Because not only did the venue intentionally close the vents of the building to block anybody outside from viewing, which made the inside of the building reach temperatures of 62 degrees Celsius, but additional reports have come out today that said multiple emergency exits were blocked off to prevent people outside the
Oh shit, I don't have enough Delta V for that.
What was the thought process behind doing that? Blocking off emergency exits?
No worries.
And it wasn't just the lack of air circulation, it was the fact that the staff covered the entire field of the stadium with a metallic surface. And it made the heat that much worse because not only does metal retain heat, but it was giving people literal second-degree burns because of how hot that surface was. And to make it worse, because of the relentless heat and the sunshine, those second-degree burns from the metallic surface just kept burning. Here's a rough translation of concert goers' experience. I got 2 second-degree burns that wouldn't stop burning with the sun toasting. I went to the medical center twice, and here's my reflection. Taylor's team was there checking everything, and her head of security was very worried. He asked them to take care of me quickly, and he did everything to help me because I cried in pain. He even took pictures of the burns and asked for the doctor's
There you go.
confirmation to pass it on to the superiors. When I went inside,
I probably didn't even need to put any extra fuel for that one, but yeah, sure.
the doctor didn't want to confirm the burns. It was in the pressure. A woman who was there didn't want to see me the second time
But
because she said I had already.
we're testing. We're just testing, right?
Another problem with the night was the fact that there were 60,000 people in attendance and there was little to no water going around. While the cause of death for Anna Clara Benavid has not been announced, fans complained they were not allowed to take water into Nilton Santos Olympic Stadium despite soaring temperatures. And look, I'm no stranger to.
Oh yeah, look at that trajectory. That's like almost fucking perfect trajectory as well. Right.
Any outside liquids into a bin before you go into the venue. But I feel like when there's a goddamn heat wave, circumstances are just a little bit different. I feel like you can kind of bend those rules when it's 62 degrees outside. But no, if you wanted to keep yourself hydrated, you had to be willing to pay up to 10 Brazilian real, and I apologize for my mispronunciation, for a single 200ml cup of water. For all my Australian viewers, that's $3.16 for a 200ml cup of water. And for my American viewers, that's $2. It got so bad to the point that during Taylor's performances, Taylor's own team had to go around and start passing around water bottles because the organization wouldn't do that. And Taylor herself, while she's still performing and singing and playing a piano and playing a guitar, had to tell people, hey, water is necessary right now.
Are they getting to you or not? Oh wait, this one.
I'm an idiot.
Do you see that? It's right. It's, sorry, it's just very hot, so it makes sense to need water when it's this hot. They really need it.
And again, during her performance of All Too Well, she had to demand somebody give her a water bottle so that she could throw that into the crowd because
Muted for fucking copyright purposes, obviously.
That needed to do this. And the most disgusting part about this water situation is the fact that even after the night that
Lesson to learn, don't use fucking RCS in situations like this.
Brazilian Swifties that were saying street vendors were being kicked from the premises. And you want to know why they were kicked off the premises? Because they weren't venue officials, which means they weren't going to be making money from the sales of these drinks. They are expelling the street sellers and forbidding them from selling water, Gatorade, Coca-Cola, etc.
Let's go.
Do you know how absurd this is? Especially after yesterday's incident. Lastly, it didn't help that there was not only no air circulation in the venue, not only was there hot metallic surfaces that were giving people second-degree burns, and not only was there no water or water that was way overpriced, but there were flame pyros going off throughout the show that was making everything 10 times worse. Despite the scorching conditions felt by everyone, Taylor included, the staff refused to tweak the script. Adding to the discomfort, stage
Oh, there's no pilot on board. Ah.
1,000 people required medical support. Things
Oh, thank God.
to get a little better after that night, but
Thank fuck for that. There will be pilots anyway.
the barricades
On the safe side.
up with water bottles, but that was only because of
It's just the time warp.
not the organizers' request. And more people who have gone to the concert have said that yes, there is free water at the barricade, but if you're
Now we're in trouble.
general admission,
Now we're definitely in trouble.
$8 for a cup of water still. That's even more than the previous night. And it seems that Taylor's fans are doing better than the venue organizers. Considering a Brazilian Swiftie provided an entire truck full of water to be given out for free at tonight's show.
I needed a pilot, didn't I?
The fact that everyone but Time for Fun is trying to do everything in their power to make this a safe and fun, enjoyable experience for everybody at the show is disgusting. I'm going to end the video off by saying one thing. If we as fans are not allowed to bring drinks into the venues, then make the water free. You shouldn't give people free water just because somebody lost their life. That should already be the bare minimum. To prevent somebody from losing their life, give the free water before they lose their life. Especially knowing that there's going to be a goddamn heat wave and it's going to be hotter than usual. Anyways, guys.
This is the last test I'm doing before I end the stream, by the way. So, yeah. Okay. Right, what we were doing this, weren't we? I have to do that. I'm gonna have to expand that out to about there. That's very fucking close. I'm going to leave that as it is for now. Oh shit. Next orbit, whoops. It's about here. $10 years to get to fucking Hox, by the way. It's fucking mental. And yet to get from 315 to 2 years to get travel that distance. Okay. Now to match our inclination to Hoxes. Have to do that. Perfect. You have to take things fucking slowly when you do this. I'm gonna have to leave that as it is and then correct it for fucking later. Like when I'm nearly there. Okay. Alright, and then when I'm nearly there, so about here. All goes in a perfectly circular orbit around Hox. What I'll have to do Or with no gravity assists either. Okay. It's going to be another 2 years before we fucking get there. Jesus Christ. Two fucking years. Why is my thing slowing down shitloads? Something's limiting my time warp. Oh, there's a fucking alarm clock there. Go away. That's fucking why. But we're nearly there and Hox is rapidly approaching. Because we're travelling at 4:15 and that's travelling at 16:14. So 1200 meters per second. And we still have a ton of fuel left in that as well, 967. Right. Now that we're here, I can't fucking click on Hawks. Why can't I fucking click on Hawks? I have to do all this shit now. Fucking hell, it doesn't take how much fucking work, right. Yeah, you see, Hox's very thin atmosphere will mean that I'm going to crash before... Yeah, I'm going to have to slow myself right down to do this. Right. I'm going to do a couple of things. Let's go radial in. Get rid of the Volan stage. Get rid of the Volan stage. Then we'll go radial out again. $4,000 Oh my god. This is going to be tough. But we're doing it. Let's go. I'm going to say goodbye to the Volan stage, everyone. I'm not deploying the heat shield. That will be safe for re-entry. Yep, and it seems to be working absolutely fine. Oh yeah, there's no blader as well. And we've got no electric charge. Oh yeah. Because I'm using solar panels, aren't I? Look how close we are to the surface. 3,000 meters. 2,000 meters. Look at that. Look at this. 800 meters per second and we're absolutely soaring. Look, 3,000 meters above the surface. Actually, I think we re-entered a little bit too quickly there, don't you think? Oh yeah, 2210 because of the extra mass of the heat shield. Okay. So a mission to Hox is definitely possible, but I need to build a lander for it. Yeah, I need to build a lander for it as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I? 2,000 meters. No, that can't be right. I'm gonna have to update that. Yeah. What the f... Why is this acting weird? Wrong direction. Right. I'll do it a little bit further to about there just to be safe. But we're going in again. Shit. So the heat shield seems to be working fine. Without deploying it. Look at that beautiful surface. There's Argo, by the way. There's Argo. Oh. There's Argo, and the sun is up there. The Zero is up there. Yes, that's got us a bit further away, didn't it? So that means our trajectory was almost spot on when we did our thingy, didn't we? Alright, Argo, and then Hox there, Yeah, that was actually spot on there. I'll do this one more time and then... yeah, then we can just use the ship to get into orbit. Can't we? Where's the antenna? I can't see where the antenna is. I can't see the antenna. Oh, there it is. It's just sticking out at the bottom there. Oh, that's fine, yeah. There's Argo. And there's the sun. 0. 8%. Oh my god. Obviously, it's going to take a little while to get out of the atmosphere because it's 50 kilometers. But I'd say that's a pretty much perfect orbit. 1.296 as well, like that. What were the G-forces on that during that re-entry? They didn't even reach 1. So we just got from 1200 down to about... Yeah. I'd say a mission like this is definitely possible. We just need to build the a lander and the launch vehicle for it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just go back to the, yeah. We don't care too much about, right. They're far too fucking big. This is just, this is just, like a... Just a test lander, yes. Yeah, 3,000 should easily be enough. In fact, I might do a little bit, I might do a couple more, like here. Oh yeah, that's definitely enough. And it's only like 5 tons as well. Put some scientific gear on that, and then we're good to go. This is only a test mission, by the way, so this isn't fully set in stone. I just wanted to see what this is like, and so far I think it looks pretty okay. In terms of mission planning, I think we are good. But as I say, a mission like this is definitely possible. Let me just quit. Yeah. So if I just have a single lander like this with, I don't know, one of them One of them. One of them. One of them. One of them. That mystery goo being there doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, can have a fifth thing there. We could have a one of them and one of, where's the other one? Them. On the side like that. Oh no, this is gonna, oh no, we need two, don't we? We need two. I'm an idiot. What is two? It's gonna have to be that one, isn't it? Yeah, it only really needs like that much fuel anyway. No, it's not. It's going to need a plate like that. Let's do 3 of these. Triple, and then we're just gonna have some one of them. No, they're huge. They're fucking huge. Those engines are much better. This is just like a prototype, so it's going to have batteries and solar panels in it, etc. Before this is just a test. Where are the really those ones? There you go. Put them together. Put some landing legs on there. Put some science equipment on there, and then we have a pretty good. Obviously, because it's a very low atmosphere planet. We don't have to worry about re-entry, like atmospheric drag and stuff, so we just have that on the top. Oh yeah, we need the docking port as well. But yeah, I'd say a lander, something like that, because we need the pilot and we need the scientist on board. But yeah, something like that. Right, let's just get rid of that save now. So just that one is showing. Then I'm going to leave it there. Right guys, I think I'm going to be ending the stream here because it's getting quite late and we are now 2 hours and 41 minutes into the stream. So yeah, this is definitely a good mission to go for next for Aquila 5 it will be now. So yeah, definitely a landing on Hox and then coming back. Definitely a good mission to try and go for next. But yeah, that was just some tests to see whether or not it would go well, and I think it would go well. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, and in fact I might do for the Friday stream, I might do a bit of like orbital mechanics teaching on the game as well. What do you guys think? Would that be a good idea? Might do some hammer stuff on there as well. This Theodora says, stream what you good at. Yeah, I might do some like orbital mechanics teaching and stuff like that. But I usually don't have any plans for Fridays anyway. Friday streams. Just normal random games. Right, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching. It's come up to... Oh my god, it's 10 to 1. Jesus Christ. And I will see you all when I next stream or when I next do a video.